All right, we are live. So I'm excited. I think we got some bangers in here. We did cash in most likely our red with that Jesus Madej. I
Yeah,
don't
that
know if
one
we have
stuck
another
up
red
on
in
us
here.
too.
Because usually it's one per case, right? One red or like one super low number.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've been seeing.
I feel like that's usually how it goes. Regardless, I think we got some more bangers. The first half of this case was great. And Bowman draft is it's hard to completely miss. Odds are you're going to have some good cards mixed in there, one way or another. I'm going to send the link into our Discord for those who may have stumbled upon this. This is another Discord only break. Great time to join the Discord ahead of the season. Again, we got a good full season deal. We're going to be rolling out, and Jackson and I have had a lot of calls recently about rolling out even more on the breaking side for our Discord. Yep. But beyond that, being able to roll it out in a way that like you'll have benefits to jump into a bunch of different discounted breaks a lot more frequently, but also a lot of other fun stuff potentially. Inside edges on card investments, prospects, all that good stuff. So very much excited about that. We got to randomize some names, right? As usual, we're going to probably have a giveaway, have a high likelihood of going to Blake, who closed this thing out because he's the man. But I got a couple spots in this one. So basically, if I hit anything that doesn't move me, we're giving that away, which I know doesn't make it sound as exciting. And then, we'll go from there. Also, submitting cards to CGC if you are excited. This one isn't technically presented by CGC, but we're gonna make it soft presented by CGC. Any cards that you want to send graded, everybody's first card will be free to CGC. Quick turnaround times, not this PSA bullshit where they charge you more with slower turnaround times. It's driving me insane. I sent cards in 2 months ago. I'm not getting my Connor Griffin refractors, like just base card, like non-auto refractors back. I sent them 2 months ago. I'm not going to get them back till May. It's just crazy stuff. So, and I think I paid for not like the lowest, whatever it's called. Like it was supposed to come back in about 6 weeks. It's pathetic. CGC does a great job, and on top of that, like it's just I think it's the only alternative at this point. So I'm excited about that. We'll send your cards in with CGC. Ready for some name randomization? I think we're ready to go. I'll send that to everyone just in case.
I'm going to randomize the names. Oh, not that. 2. So they're not in order. Okay, I don't know why I did that. Is anyone typing in the chat? I just pulled it up on my phone.
I don't see anybody yet. I might. Okay. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
There's Blake.
How many randomized? 3?
Yeah, 3's good.
1 and 3.
Super Mega Toast went crazy on the last break. I know that.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Come on. You know why it does this? Because I don't. It makes you do that. All right, we're just going to do this.
Dude, I don't know anything about Excel. Journalism school, you dodged Excel and math like the plague.
Yeah.
Now you can just ask Claude to do it for you.
I don't use sheets at all. This is the issue.
0.
All right. 1, 2, and 3. See, like Control V. Yep. Okay, there we go. And then it's the same sheets if you want to screenshot it and send it in the Discord.
Yep.
I can pull it up. I'll bring it up here. It's going to be tough to see, but
I will send it in the Discord. How do I find it? I always forget what it was called again.
just baseball breaks. Can't miss it. I can read them off too. So we got Aaron has Baltimore, Arizona, LA. Aram, you have the Royals and the Angels. Blake, you have Nationals, Guardians, Brewers, Astros, Rays, and Twins. Brett, you have the Rockies. Chris Murphy, Tigers and Rangers. Chris Norman, Phillies and Red Sox. Jack Simon has the Padres, Braves, and Marlins. Jacob has the Mariners and Reds. Jared has the Giants. Justin has the Cubs. Colton has the A's. Max has the Yankees. Philip has the Blue Jays. Ryan M has the White Sox, Mets, and Pirates. And then Sean has the Cardinals.
Perfect. And I'm sending it in the Discord right now.
Got my Grady Sizemore bobblehead over here too.
Was that one of your favorite players?
Growing up, yeah.
He was so nasty out of the gate.
It hurt me to see him coach the White Sox too. Part of me
He fell off quick though.
Yeah, he really did.
He fell off. Have you been buying any Delauder cards?
I have a couple refractor autos, and then they're not Bowman first, but I think it's Bowman.
I mean, dude, his autos are not expensive. I'm sure they're going up a little bit now, but
yeah, I think golds are around like gold and 9. I think it was a PSA 9 is like 500 or something like that.
It's pretty cheap.
Yeah, his refractor.
And I'll fly through it real quick again. I just sent it in the Discord, but Chris Murphy, you got Tigers, Rangers, Phillies, Red Sox. Or sorry, no, there's a Christopher N and a Christopher M.
Yeah.
You got Tigers, Rangers.
Oh yeah, I gotta pull up the chat again.
Which is not bad. I think the Tigers are one of the most underrated spots in this break.
Yeah, Olivitos.
I love Olivito. I think Yost is underrated.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're ready to rip.
There's a lot of good spots in here.
That's why I like this to break, honestly. And I think if we can keep doing it, because I feel like no matter what, again, $80 spot, half case, you don't hit an auto. It's not the peak, spot that you wanted. Let's say Tigers. You're still getting a good amount of base, maybe some refractors of Yost and Oliveto, and you're probably still in a pretty decent spot if those guys have the years that you think in terms of getting the value back on the break.
Yeah.
Which is why I like it.
Should we dive right in?
Let's do it. And a reminder, your first card that you want to get, if you have one card that you want to get sent to CGC, we will send that one for free for you. And they will turn it around real quick.
We still have the snack pack chance because we didn't have one.
Oh, yeah. We didn't hit one. That would make this case.
Imagine that.
Still alive. It is still alive.
All right. Here we go, folks.
This ad is the Desert Dogs from Glendale in the Arizona Fall League. A pretty good minor league hat collection at this point. I'm sure that's not very surprising.
I'm just going to fly through the paper again. Looks like we have an auto off the rip. Chase Shores to 490.
Giving it away. There we go.
Do you have the Angels?
Right out of the gate, we're giving away a refractor auto. Shores is actually fun, too. I mean, he fits the bill of what the Angels just continue to do in the draft, which is just outside of the first round, just draft guys who throw fuel and see what happens. Shores was closing out games for LSU as they, went to go win the College World Series, sitting 100. And I wouldn't be surprised if they fast-track Shores to their big league bullpen like this year with the way that they operate. And, yeah, I mean, the guy averaged 100 on a lot of his outings, touched like 102. So we'll be giving that bad boy away.
I think you've hit the first auto in like 3 straight breaks.
I know. We've just been giving them away. The Rocky spot went crazy before.
The Rockies had, what was it, like 4 autos last time? Something crazy. Okay, Pena. Cade.
I watched Cade throw a bullpen in Arizona, dude. He looked freaking good. Sharp, sharp, sharp.
Mason Neville refractor and a Brody Brecht refractor.
Throwing a bullpen, Jerry DePoto is just standing right behind the catcher, behind the fence, just staring. It's like, no pressure, kid.
Yeah, exactly. I saw, I don't know where it was, but who's hurt? Is it Bryce Miller that got hurt?
Yeah, he's banged up.
I saw something that said, could Cade, oh, we got blue here. Blue wave. It is an auto. Put these down. Ooh, Ty Harvey.
There you go. You're complaining about the Padres. There's a blue auto. Toast again.
I actually just bought a Ty Harvey blue auto.
Look, I think Padres spots will always be decent for the sole reason that they seem to just find guys. Like that's enough for me. I don't know much on Ty Harvey, but that alone for me.
Yeah, we got Ike Irish prize prospects, Castillo refractor, and a Josh Owens refractor. I don't know why some of these are upside down. Right, what we got here. Is this a numbered insert, maybe? It is. It's Liam Doyle to 250. I don't know.
That's not bad.
And then a Ty Harvey to 125 again.
Another Ty Harvey.
Clark, Morris, Tait, Cunningham, Kent, Johnny Level, Gray, Pena Pies prospects, Kent refractor, and a Culpepper refractor.
The Kent cards are always a little bit of a Kilby pump fake too.
Yeah. I don't know what the difference between this prize prospects is, and maybe this one's just, I don't know. More Ty Harvey.
I'm trying to. What's the best like with the Japanese players? Right. I want to buy some like in my cards. Do you try to buy like whatever random Japanese cards? Or you just wait for them to be in tops.
Wait, for what?
For like the Japanese players, right when they come over. Like I want to buy a Tatsuya in my card. I just have to wait for him to be in tops.
I think so. Yeah, Topps Chrome
Debut patch where everyone's gonna be chasing it.
Yep. Kylan Shores, Canetti. There's Alvito. Got a Cade in action. Oh, is it Ubermill?
Yeah, he's in the top 15 for us in the Philly system. They went really pitcher heavy in this past draft, but he's and top 15 guy.
It's a decent box so far. Refractor auto and a blue wave. All right, we got an X-Fractor here. And I think it's a yellow reptilian. Kane Capley.
Ooh, that's a nice one. Is that out of 50?
It's out of 75.
Nice.
Cameron Nelson.
But I love Kepley, man. I think he's so underrated. The Cubs spot's great because of Conrad, but Kepley's super, super slept on. Such a high floor guy.
What do we got here? Maury Access, Johnny Level refractor, and a Cooper Fleming refractor. Stadium Club made some cards of his. Nope.
That Stadium Club cards, I think, especially for something like that with Japanese players, probably really cool. Honestly, Stadium Club, I wish it had a little bit more resale value to it. I think the product itself is actually pretty cool. But I guess since it doesn't, it makes it a fun cheaper rip. I saw some Topps Chrome basketball in Target, and was like, you know what? Screw it, I'm gonna buy some. Dude,
How'd that go?
I don't know any. Well, one, I'm horrible. I was just hoping to pull Cooper Flag. It made me realize I don't know any of these guys anymore. I don't know anybody. I don't like so. I had to like Google to make sure I'm not like getting rid of anything decent.
And I don't know the inserts. They're like the inserts that are crazy. I think they honestly did a really good job with them. But I just don't know which inserts are
good, which aren't. Yeah, like
I know the X Fractors sell really. Did you get a mega box? I think that's what the X Fractors are in.
I also want to buy Sadaharu O cards, and I don't know where to go with that either.
Murph Gray.
Murph Gray.
Auto.
I want to buy Sadaharu O cards. I don't want to buy the Bowman ones. I want to buy maybe one, like regular one, but I want to buy like an old vintage freaking Sadaharu O card. I just want a piece there that I just know is always going to age well and kind of fits more of my vintage collection. I don't know, but I don't. There's so many different cards. I don't know which with him either. Murph Gray. Fresno State kid. What do we get here on the data?
Am I a non-ball knower for not knowing anyone other than Bazana and Chang?
I mean, they're not playing the best competition in the world out there, and there's a lot of launch pads. But Murph Gray, 90% zone contact rate, EV90 of 106.5. That's gonna play.
Tate, Dickerson, Jake Cook, Hugo, Gavin, Matt Barr, Xavier Nines, Condon refractor, and a Sailors refractor. The Royals have a lot of guys in this.
Yeah, because they spread out the bonus pool pretty well there. They went upside.
Yeah, Blake, have you tried doing that where you trade in the X Fractors? I feel like I haven't. I know a lot of people are buying them in hopes of doing it, but I haven't heard of anyone actually doing it. What we got here? Aaron Watson, Sky Blue to 499. Joshua Sime, Walcott, Peters, Billy Carlson, Tim Ike Irish.
I feel like Irish is like just kind of ignored in this product now too.
He is. JD Dix. My brother actually played against Ike Irish in high school.
I'm sure he just mashed then too.
Yeah.
I think you probably, if you're able, if it's not too hard, to get a little bit closer to the camera with the cards, or just zoom it a little bit more. Yeah, the thing with Irish is his path is just so geared to like hitting it hard on the ground and like low liners that he's going to need to find a little bit more loft there for sure.
That better?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Morales, JT Quinn, Walker Yannick, JD Thompson, Maldonado. There's Dax.
There's Kilby.
Walt Schmidt. Who we got? Is that Maury? Maury prize prospect. So I think that out of 250 was just a refractor version of it. Mate refractor, Marcus Phillips refractor.
I think I was looking at Marcus Phillips the other day. .6'5", 245, fastball average 96.
Yeah, I was going to say,
he looks like a slider, power change at 91 in that organization. Definitely some more to unlock there with Phillips.
Max Clark. He's taking a lot of heat right now, man.
Yeah, I feel so bad for him. I feel so bad for him. It's not fair.
It's a dog pile, literally.
Also, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear Pinstripe Gator. I don't want to hear The Cubs are a good spot in this. A very good spot.
Lampkin,
You already hit a Kane Kepley.
yeah.
What was it? A Kane Kepley to 75?
Yeah, it was the yellow reptilian.
And Conrad is one of my favorite chases in this.
There's a lot of people
The thing
flying.
with Clark is, look, when he's playing well, people are going to shut up. And people is just a very loud minority of like Dan Clark type losers will shut up, and then that'll be that. So like that's the part of it. He said his piece, boom, good. He's going to be a good baseball player. So like he is a good baseball player, but he's going to be a good major leaguer. And when he is that, like there's nothing they can say. So they can hang on to some spring training numbers right now, but
I saw someone say like, yeah, he sucks. Like, sell me all his first Bowman autos. Or something.
Yeah, I saw that from the Filth Bomb guy. Yeah,
that was what's his name?
Filth Bomb Mike, right?
Yeah, it was. All right, we're on the box too. JoJo auto would be nice.
I feel like I don't see many of those.
He's tough to find. Well, we hit Dax last time. And Cade. Didn't we hit Cade too? Connor, Riley Kelly, Leatherall, Crossland, DeVries, Monroe, Gillen. I like Theo's kind of Willets.
I got a lot of Theo cards over here.
I do too. Namala, Liam Doyle refractor. That's a good one.
It's just all about health. I'll see you there, baby. I'll see you in Bradenton. It's going to be fun. I love the idea for next year, too, to have it kind of like tournament style. What's going to be interesting, though, is next year, then 40-man prospects won't be in spring breakout. If the league is locked out.
All right, what do we got here? That's a paper. Ethan Hedges, $2.99 on the paper. Cooter Grauer, Russell, James Tibbs, Mitch Voigt, Tanner Franklin, Blake Mitchell, Bryce Cunningham, DeVries, Gavin, that's a good one, and a Griffin.
Griffin refractor, nice.
Refractor.
Who's in the Pirates spot? I'm going to order some Pollo Tropical. You know, you wouldn't know Pollo Tropical. You can learn Pollo Tropical when you come down here for the WBC. It's good stuff, man. I feel like we're due for an auto here soon in the next pack.
Yeah. I started on the left side instead of the right side this time, so maybe this case has all the autos on the right side or something. Tommy Troy's kind of forgotten. Forbes.
Yeah.
There's
nines. Some of the video, it's so hard because like some of these like prospect, like where it's like Astros prospects and it's an account run by the Astros where it's like obviously they're going to juice their guys. But the video that they put out of nines, swing looked a lot more tempered. It looked a lot more like easy, simple. The bat speed's ridiculous. What are his cards trading at right now?
I'm trying to think if I saw any this weekend.
I feel like not that much. We gave one away to break. Brandon was kind enough to.
Oh, that just
give one away.
Jackson Wiggins to 199 on a fuchsia reptilian, I believe.
No, Pinstripe Gators complaining. He doesn't like the Cubs spot.
In West, Devin Taylor, Flores, Farmello. I have a lot of Farmello too. Cash Mayfield.
I do too. Dude, $40 for a nines auto. That's hard to pass on right now.
That's base, obviously.
Yeah, base auto, $40. I need that.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it's probably common, but I feel like the base autos in this are a lot worse on the quality than every other auto.
Like in terms of like they're beat up.
Yeah, not beat up, just like print lines.
Interesting. So the weirdest thing was the McGonagalls and what was it, Bowman and just Bowman flagship. Like so many of them were in terrible condition.
Yeah,
I bought 8 refractors, I think, and I only sent 2 to get graded.
might as well just send the rest at this point. You probably
But they're like banged up.
easy
Like,
on them anyway.
they all have a corner.
Yeah. Is it the
It's
back
weird.
right one?
It's
The colored
every
corner?
single one had like a bad bottom right corner.
Yeah. That's why that set was so hard to grade, or this year. Salas, Idenson, Pena, Miller, Reed, Rock, Bowker. What do you got here? Pages Mate.
The weird thing with McGonagall was it was even the numbered cards, like the low number card, they were all beat up. I don't know where they brought them to him or where McGonagall signed them. Weird.
You wanted to keep the 10 pop low.
I got 110 back. I was floored. I didn't even know if I was gonna get one of those. Tapalo's got time, but it's definitely something he needs to fix. Oh, that's a nice little bow 9.
I love the X Factors.
Yeah, he's gonna keep swinging over those Showtime until he fixes it.
He's looked good though this spring training, hasn't he? There's Willets.
I feel like he's been invisible so far. Who's got the Nats spot? Just holding on for dear life there.
And Ianson refractor.
Another guy throws hard.
Yeah, what was the stat line today at softball? I said 1 for 4 2Ks.
2K. Actually, someone in our game did punch twice, which I've never seen before. Dude, they switched to these. They switched this year to like, or this round of like the season, since there's multiple seasons each year. So they're like live, like these much more live softballs that just fly off the bat, way different. I played third. I'm mortified. Like I think I have to go. The way that the ball is flying off of the bats now is like I might have to go in there with like a face mask and a cup and like pressure up there.
Oh,
it's unbelievable. It's like a free hit too every time. Like I just literally just hit it hard on the ground to the left side and it's an automatic hit. It's terrifying. I don't know why they switched to these balls. Stat line was 2 for 4 with 2 singles, reached on error, fly out. So, which is terrible. That's the thing about softball. It's like every time you get out, you're livid. Which in baseball is like if you get out, it's like whatever. I'm supposed to do that every time.
The thing I found out about softball after playing baseball for 20-something years is it's so much different hitting a softball than it is a baseball.
Well, that's the hard part for me. So like you like basically have to completely change. It's a different swing, right? Like I try to like I feel like my cue is literally chopping wood. Like I literally try to feel like I'm straight down on it. So you can just backspin it and keep it low. Ooh, what do we got? What is that?
Oh, that's nasty.
Oh!
That is nasty.
Dude, is that an extra auto maybe?
No, I don't think it will be, but that is nasty.
Who's got the Mariners? Jacob J.
That is a sick color match.
That is awesome. That's another good hit.
That's sick.
It's such a different swing, but that's the scary part about third is everyone's just trying to like hit these hard low liners and they're just one hopping, and it's like these trampoline balls. It's absolutely terrifying.
Yeah, I played short for a little while, and I absolutely hated it.
Yeah, I loved it last season. This is different.
Are you playing on turf or are you on dirt?
Dirt, and the hops are.
Yes.
Dude, it is terrible.
There's a difference if you're playing on turf and you have to deal with it. But
when I played in the city, it was turf. That was fine. Now it's different.
Yeah, we got another auto here.
Another auto?
Yep, purple. for the Blue Jays. Come on. Oh, there he is.
Holy
There he
crap.
is.
K-99 to JoJo.
Is that back-to-back packs?
Wow. Wow.
Dang,
That's a hit. To a guy, Philip, he had one spot. One spot in the
Let's
break.
go.
Let's go. I was just saying I haven't seen a JoJo. Have not seen a JoJo.
Yeah, this case has been real good. Weatherholt.
I'm unfortunately nervous that there we go. Arnold Refractor too.
Yeah, and Arnold Refractor.
I'm nervous that the rest of the autos are going to be base now.
Even then, this case has served us pretty well.
Yeah, quite well. Holy wow.
Holy jumping. But yeah, I was.
Dude, there was one that was like it was a ground ball. I played third base my whole life, so I love reading the hops and whatever. Like just stay down. It just stays down. You basically get down there and then skip, boom, jumps right up off of your head. And it's just like I don't want to lose teeth over this.
I was gonna say, like showing up to work with like a black eye would just be.
Yeah, how'd you do that?
Oh, there, Quentin Young. That's a nice one. Peter Casal.
Bubba's Quentin Young's #1 fan.
I didn't listen to the pod yet. Were they talking about him today?
I was on the last episode. Well, we actually put out 2 now because we went so long. He's just dude, Bubba's. I mean, obviously Gary, he's done amazing with cards. He is fearless with whiff, so he pursues these guys with whiff. Like him and I, like our origin argument and it's still going. He's on Spencer Jones.
Come on, please be an auto.
Is that gold?
Oh, it's not an auto. Ooh, but it's nasty.
Oh my gosh.
But it's nasty.
This is
right
a
behind
crazy
auto.
case.
Voigt.
And Voigt's a solid base auto.
Sheesh.
The gold.
Witherspoon. Voigt again. What we got here? Wiggins and Max Williams.
Ryan M gets the Voigt, and then the Cardinals. Who has the Cardinals?
There's nothing
Sean
better
M.
than
Or Sean N. That's a nice true gold. Liam Doyle. That's a good CGC candidate.
It really is nothing better.
Reminder, if you want to send cards into CGC, we'll send the first one in for you free.
So I have a bunch of friends. They never really played baseball, or they did casually growing up. And so we joined a softball league. But it rained so much, and I think it was fall, that they ended up merging the casual league with the competitive league. So we were with all the travel teams, and we just got blown out every single game.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
All right. But it was miserable. And they kept putting me at short, and these guys were just ripping them at me. And the fields there are terrible, so the hops were insane.
It's the worst. They're shores.
It's JoJo night.
That's crazy. Both purples too.
I know.
The blue would have went crazy.
It's like kind of a color match because isn't blue plus red create purple?
It looks close enough.
All right. We're at the halfway point.
Pretty good halfway point.
Okay, whatever.
All we need is a snack pack now. That's the best case ever.
I know. I guess you can tell that there's a snack pack in it because the top protrudes a little bit.
Oh, well, that's not good.
That's what they say, at least. All right. All right. This is a smashing success so far.
Oh my gosh.
Let me get a little more Hold on, where are they? Some more sleeves real quick. Right.
That JoJo goes for 250.
Yeah, to 250.
Paid for 175. You're more than paid.
They're both to 250. Yeah. Okay, we got the green reptilian here. Joshua Lugo to 99 on the green reptilian.
Gonna hit a little bit.
Miller, Montgomery, Hedges, Thomas White, Gavin, Tommy White, and JT Quinn. That was always my biggest fear was, am I actually going to take one to the face and then have to show up to work?
I just have this like crazy fear of losing teeth, and it's the most real scenario of me losing my teeth.
The only acceptable time to lose your teeth is in a gold medal.
Yeah,
gold medal
even
game.
then, I'm watching that dude. It like made me so uncomfortable. Every time I see the guy's teeth, I don't know why. I have like nightmares of my teeth falling out.
Did you see Vidoric to 499? Did you see the picture of him picking his teeth off the ground? Well, there's Seth.
We haven't seen any Seth.
I know. We had a couple in the first half though, right?
Yeah, we had a good amount of Seth in the first half of this case.
Slade.
Yeah,
the picture of him picking the teeth off the ground is
I don't need to see that.
It's hilarious. My Sabres are actually. I highly doubt anyone in the chat is a Sabres fan, but we're pushing for the playoffs for the first time in 15 years. All right, let's keep pushing. Shores, Duno, Middleton, Morey, Quick, Gabe Davis, Josh.
Yeah,
Lemon.
like that is. I googled it too. It seems to be like emblematic of something else, but which is a whole psych deep dive. Oh, that again, the Brewers piece we just put out. Brewers assistant director of player development, Brenton Del Chiaro, was gushing about Brady Evil.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he said he showed up to camp 15, or whatever, stronger. Also the work ethic's off the charts. He's like a baseball rat. His dad, is a pro player and is a pro coach. He worked all off season with like Albies and I forget who else.
There's my guy.
They've been really impressed with the live ABs and how he's looked in early going. So that might be an underrated chase in this too.
Hey, George. Nolan Schubert, back-to-back guards. Flores refractor and a Guzman refractor. What about Nolan Schubert?
Nolan Schubert.
Just a lot of power.
Yeah, I want to try to contextualize how much power. Holy crap. Yeah, a lot of whiff, though.
Yeah. He was he OK State? I can't remember.
Yeah, OK State. He showed out in the pro debut, just also K'd like a ton. Yeah, it's crazy power, crazy whiff. He's patient, though. Maybe he can lean into 3 true outcomes. EV90 of 109.
Okay, wow. Yeah. Cade. Sean Episcope. Tate Sutherland. Corbin Dickerson. Jay Cook. There's Dax
There's
again.
Gilby again.
Goldschmidt. Kepley. Xavier. Davlin refractor. Morales refractor. That's the one thing I could respect the guards for doing in the last draft was completely switching up and going.
Yeah.
A lot of whiff, but a lot of power.
I mean, there's a certain tipping point, even with the risk, when you have a kind of level that's upside landing at you there, like you got to go for
Yeah,
it.
what was that? Was it 27 or 22? Can't remember which pick it was.
Are you talking about Vance Honeycutt? He also was so freaking bad last year.
Franklin Arias, X Factor.
Baseball is hilarious in that respect. I think he struck out 37% of the time in his first pro season in high A. He's 4 for 4 with 4 homers in spring training. And he'll probably hit 170 with the 38% strikeout rate again this year. Like baseball makes no sense.
Yeah, we need some Tate color. I love the X Factors. I don't know if they're any different than previous years, but something about them this year.
They do look clean.
See some more true color. I think that's paper. Devlin. Morales to 150 on the paper. Benj, Curley, Spencer Jones, Jimenez, Watson, Arias, Bodine, Mate Prize Prospects, Huggis Refractor, Maury Refractor.
Maury, #1 chase. I still can't. I don't understand how that guy's cards are worth what they are.
People are still gushing.
Because he might also pitch a little bit and hit.
That's enough nowadays, right?
Or it's very unlikely that he does both, and he may not even be majorly good at one of those things.
I think we have an auto here. Briggs McKenzie on the base auto.
Hey, if you're going to get a pitcher, let it be a Braves pitcher.
Yeah, seriously. Camp Nelson, Witherspoon, Essenberg, Mitch Voigt, Bryce Cunningham refractor, and a Riley Quick refractor.
Our Brave spot is Jack S.
Can appreciate going for the full name signature too.
Yes.
I don't care what it looks like. So what are we looking for? There's one auto. I think we're one more or two more. Looks like we got another one right here. Peter Casau to 199. Anything on him?
Casau. Don't have much of that.
I believe that's how you pronounce it.
High school kid?
I think that's, let's see. Yeah.
I don't know much on
Megato said he loves them.
him. Yeah.
Kylan, Tim,
4th
Ike.
rounder. Above average heater and slider. A downer curveball. And I mean, look, another good org for developing these guys. He'll be 19 for the whole season, too.
Jeez.
So he is very young for the draft.
Yeah, I was going to say. Dakota, Weidman, Valdez, Aaron Walton, Gervich, Lombard, Schubert, Willits Axis, Nick Becker refractor, and a Walker Yannick.
I just put out the Mariners prospect notes, and Becker was a guy that Justin Toole, their director of player development, shouted out specifically. It's a guy that he was impressed by. A little bit too much whiff, but Very predictable. Can stick it short. Can run. Got some power potential. All right, let's mix in a little bit of color here.
I think we got something here. I don't know if it's an auto though. It sure is. It's like a pitcher. Riley Quick to 99.
He's actually interesting. There's some people that really like Riley Quick.
What's the rundown?
I mean, the fastball average 97. It's like a heavy sinker at 97. Then he has a slider, changeup, cutter. Honestly, filled the zone up pretty well for how hard he throws. No, Quick's interesting. 60% ground ball rate last year with a 26% K rate. If you're gonna get an arm, not a bad one. Who has the Twins? That goes to Blake. There we go. Blake was due.
Got a lot of. What is that? I don't even know what that is. Oh, it's a stained glass.
Really?
Yes. All right. There's yellow behind it. I'm going to show the yellow first. Mitch Voigt.
Nice.
It's upside down. Ooh.
Ooh. Good. The Phillies haven't had anything yet, too. That's a nice one. Gage Wood stained glass. For Chris N.
They would know the what are the pack odds on these? If anyone knows. Goodbye, Ty Harvey.
I think it's 1 in 372 hobby packs.
So what is that? There's 12
to 1 in 100 jumbo boxes.
Wait, how many packs was it?
It says 1 in every 372 hobby packs.
So it's like every couple cases, right?
Yeah.
Right, cool.
Pretty good.
Dorota, Curly. Yeah, this case has been insane.
This case is crazy. You are right.
Tanner Franklin and a Nuno refractor.
Still got another box too, right?
Yeah, one more. Last one. I mean, look at that wall so far.
Crazy. And dude, even the red was a Madej. Craziness.
I should have just Percy'd this one and bought a different case.
Right.
This is a banger. All right, last box, fellas. A snack pack to top it off would have been. That's like the greed they talk about in the Bible, right there.
Yeah. I feel bad.
All right, what is that? Now it's a paper. Oh, but it's
Gosh.
well, it's 50 out of 50 too. I don't know if you can see it.
Dude.
Okay. It is paper out of 50, and it kind of looks yellow, but it is not. Sloan refractor and a Bremer refractor. All right. Who is Nats?
Nats is
You see?
somebody with just one team. It's where's Nats? Where is it? Why am I blind? Oh wait, Nats is Blake.
Oh, let's go. Yeah, it is. That's right.
He's got an uncharacteristically quiet break.
50
Dude,
out
a
of 50.
Willits gold paper went for 150.
Jeez. And the bookend will probably fetch you a couple extra bucks too.
150 right there. Done.
Aiden Miller to 499. See, Stafora found out he got traded on from Twitter.
Which is crazy because I know Jeff Passan very much waits for the players to be notified. So that means Dax Refractor, nice. That means somebody on the red side dropped the ball. Like, should have notified him by then. I know Jeff waits and like takes pride in that.
Yeah.
So somebody on the Reds definitely dropped the ball.
I think it was his brother's like, dude, I just saw on Twitter that you got traded. He's like, what are you talking about? Insane.
It's crazy.
I feel like that's happening more and more.
It is. And again, that's why usually again, Jeff waits for the teams to let guys know. But even then, like,
all right, let's get something orange to finish it off, right? I'm not going to be greedy and ask for a black or a red.
the fact that the gold paper was Willits is crazy.
I know, it's insane. Russell, Tibbs, Voigt, Co, Reed, Rock. This
Dude, the
Lombard.
Chalowski chase in 26 draft is going to be generational. You think they withhold him?
Till Bowman?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think they can.
I guess it depends on how the products do before draft comes out. Like if they're kind of slumping, it needs something.
Because he will be enough to carry a product.
He is just absolutely.
It's going to be the Cooper Flag chase. Like, it's going to be like that.
Chase Shores again.
Yeah.
199. Forbes, Turley, Nines, Bowker, DeVries, Monroe, Malcolm Moore, Sky Blue, Kane,
There's
Kepley,
another Kane refractor. Nice.
Sakura, refractor.
There's few guys I'm more confident out of this draft class outside of the obvious, like non-first rounders, that will put up a 120 WRC plus or above next year than Kane Kepley. Like, I'd bet a lot of money that Kane Kepley is going to have a 120 something WRC plus.
A lot of faith. I watched his, those gold ink autos that they have in here. Have you seen those?
Which ones?
The gold ink. They're all black with the gold ink.
Oh, yeah, those are sick.
Yeah, I was in a break where his King Kepley's gold ink auto got pulled.
Really?
Yeah.
Are those going for like a ton?
Yes, dude. Like, I wanted to, Aaron Walton's my guy.
Yeah.
I wanted to buy his gold ink, and it was like well over $1,000 for it.
Oh my gosh.
And he's not even like a guy.
Yeah, wait, that's crazy.
JoJo. Nate Snead refractor and a Ty Harvey refractor. I think one of them was graded already, and it was a 10 too. So it was like
okay. Well, that makes
almost $2K. I think it was. The other one sold raw for like $1,200. All right. Looks like we have an auto here. Peyton Gray to 199 for the Rays. Who's got the Rays?
.6'3", 212 pounds. Put up some good. Showed well in the Bridge League. Like, absolutely mashed balls in the Bridge League.
Just a behemoth, JoJo. This is the first Conrad I think we've seen. Conrad refractor.
I think we had a couple other Conrads.
Did we?
I don't know about a refractor though. Ooh, I like Peyton Gray's swing. Yeah, nice swing. Rays was who? That was
Yeah, Rays.
Blake. There we go. Blake's backdoor covering here.
X Fractor. Witherspoon.
Nice. Witherspoon.
There you go.
Red Sox spot.
JD, Marcus Phillips, Mira, Conrad, Estenberg, Sethi,
There's Seth.
Pico, Made. Is it Piacenton? Tim Piacenton?
Yeah,
Morrison?
saw Morrison throw in the backfield. Big dude. Throws hard.
He looks big in that picture too.
Yeah, he's burrows down on you. Stuff gets on quick.
All right, we got 5 more packs.
No, one more auto, 2 more autos.
Trying to think, we had the Tatum Gray. I think. What was the other one? Or was there another one? Ty Harvey, Bremer, Selena, Slowinski. There's Yost. I haven't seen any Yost.
Yeah, I have not seen any Yost.
Ammon, JJ, like Irish Refractor, and Dante Nori. I think we need 2 more autos. I'm gonna say.
Nice.
Let's be optimistic. No reason to only want 1 more auto, right? Is this one right here? No, it's not. To 99, Slade Caldwell.
Slade Caldwell, nice. The D-backs. Oh my gosh.
We had Doyle base auto right behind it.
Not bad. Sean N with another Doyle. So he's comfortably paid. He was paid with the gold base already.
Nice. Maldonado refractor and a Ben Jacobs refractor. I keep falling victim to the non-auto color and then the base right behind
it. The base auto behind it, flanking it.
Sneaky. Slade. See if I can put this one on the wall too. All right. 3 more packs. 1 more auto, I believe. Connor Griffin, Riley Kelly, JJ Weatherholt, Kate Crossman, Dean Curley, McGonigal, Lombardi. Is that your hope? Colin Yemen. Yeah, man. Michael Selena.
Did I see another 114? Did somebody say that? Another 114 from Zaire Hope? Where is it? Can you put it there?
Wouldn't shock me. I mean, he just looks like he's just massive.
He is massive.
I was watching their game the other day.
Oh, nasty sweeper from this dude from Mexico, Luis Miranda.
Justin Lampkin. There's one for the Royals.
There you go.
Base
Royals
auto.
on the board.
All
right, looks like we're giving away another auto.
Do you have the Royals? Griffin. Grane refractor and a Slowinski refractor.
Do we know who didn't hit an auto? And we can. Aaron S. didn't hit an auto. Brett B. didn't hit an auto.
Last pack magic, fellas.
And then we have 2 autos to give away now.
Should I just randomize all the names?
Yeah, and if it's someone who already hit an auto, we can give it to someone else.
Caleb Wing to 250.
Nice.
The Cubbies. Fleming, Ross, Root, Bodine, Nelson, Witherspoon,
And Witherspoon.
Doyle. This is the first time I think I've seen Billy Carlson. Maybe second. Fractor.
I feel like I never see his cards. That's a good point. Pratt. Okay, so who didn't hit an auto? We'll just randomize it and see.
Should we do a duck race?
Duck race. So we got to make sure it's Aaron. You can just remove who we know hit autos, I guess. We can do a quick little recap.
Yeah. All right. Let's peel these off the back wall.
What a case, man. It was just sitting there.
I think it's my favorite card. The green looks so good on it.
It's really cool.
Gage Wood, stained glass. Willits paper to 50. JoJo Parker to 250 auto. Doyle True Gold. Doyle auto. JoJo Parker to 250 again. Shores. Is that you with Shores?
Yeah, that's me.
Is that one we're giving away?
We're giving that away.
Okay, put that to the side. Oh, and I forgot about this Doyle too. 250. So 3 Doyles. Ty Harvey to 125. Kane Kepley to 75. Nelson X Factor. Murph Gray base auto. Watson to 499 on the sky blue. Max Clark's, I think this is the speckle. So many variations of that one. One does sky blue. Doyle refractor. Griffin refractor. Fiend refractor. Hedges to 99 on the paper. Weatherholt refractor. Mayfield sky blue. Wiggins on the fuchsia reptilian to 199. Gate Anderson refractor. Bodine X fractor. Olavito refractor. Arnold refractor. Quentin Young refractor. Mitch Voigt auto. Lugo reptilian to 99. Doric to 499 sky blue. Schubert sky blue. Walton speckle. Davlin refractor. Arias X fractor. Morales paper to 150. Briggs McKenzie auto. Casau to 199 on the Aqua auto. Riley Quick to 99. Ty Harvey on the blue wave. That was a nice one. Mitch Voigt, yellow. That's another nice one. All right, I'm just going to Bremer and Kilby refractors. In Miller 499. Malcolm Moore sky blue. Shores 199. Tatum Gray. Conrad refractor. Witherspoon X fractor. Ike Irish refractor. Caldwell to 99. Lampkin auto. Caleb Wynn to 250. And a Billy Carlson refractor.
I just sent you the names for the duck race.
What was it on?
I texted it to you.
Can you put it in the whatever you call it, the spreadsheet?
The chat?
Spreadsheet on the
on the spreadsheet, sure.
How does he? Do you know how he changes his address for?
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Just
you can just send it to one of us. We can.
Wait, Pinstripe. Just wait. You still have a shot at another auto. We'll reach out. Shoot me a message on Discord, and we'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. We'll make sure you get your cards, especially those cards.
So are these the names that didn't hit anything?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Duck race randomizer. Nothing better than going to the pond.
Got to settle it in the pond.
Let me turn.
We'll just do first and second place or no, we'll just do one each time since no one knows what card. What do you think? First place gets Shores, second place gets the other one?
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
All right, that's the list. 20 seconds. Shuffle the characters 3 times. And let me pull it a little closer so you guys can see. Is that good?
Yeah, I don't think the flash will matter once they get moving.
That didn't help. All right, let's get her going. Is that one wearing a mask?
Do not want to get off to an early lead in the duck race.
What is Jared wearing? We got a reindeer in here. We got the chef, Justin the chef. Max the grandma. Justin's speeding. All right, Justin's getting the Shores. And
do we not know who came in second? We might have to just run it again now for the next spot.
Yeah, so I guess Justin they don't show us the second. All right, let's run it again. This is for the Lampkin then.
Yeah.
All right, did you write that one down? Was it Justin?
Justin.
Shuffle it trace times.
Told you to hang around, Pinstripe.
And this is for the Lampkin auto. And they're off again, fellas. This one's kind of an even spread here.
Oh, look out for Jared up top. Jared up top is
a cigar in his mouth. Jared,
wow, what a finish!
All right, well that was quick. All right, that was a blast. That was a great case.
Good pacing, all the above.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I just realized the whole time my mic wasn't plugged in.
Sounded fine.
Hello?
I didn't even notice. All right. All right, fellas.
That was great.
Great. Yeah,
awesome stuff. It. We got more breaks on the way. A lot more stuff in general coming up as it pertains to just baseball breaks. So stay tuned for that. Join the Discord. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think we got some fun stuff going. But I think we're going to just do another Bowman draft break. This shit hits. This is just good breaks, good quality for everybody. So we might run that back, but we'll take a survey on the Discord and see what everybody wants. But I feel like the half case breaks are the way to go.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Jackson, as always. That was fun. God, that was a good one. That was a good one. That might have been better than the first half. It may have even been.
The names are good in that one. It was just a good case all around.
Really good case. Hopefully we'll get another one just as good next time around. Thank you, everybody, for participating, making this Discord go. Excited to keep it rolling, and we'll do this again soon.
All right, fellas. Have a good night.